Well, that's not terrifying at all. Hey everyone, we're playing the Celeste parable. This is of course based on the Stanley parable, the world famous Stanley parable, and it won the Wheel of Nominations on Patreon. Now you might think the Stanley parable, being a philosophical game, would be right up my alley. However, I find the humor in it to make me uncomfortable, so I have been happy to watch others play it, would not particularly want to play it myself. However, I'm very happy to play this Celeste game based on the Stanley parable. So let's jump in and see what we have to find. This was recommended to me by Striped Sheep. To Madeline, reminder, the end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end. Go to the left to skip the intro. I'm going to the right. This is the story of a woman named Madeline. Madeline worked for a company in a big building where she was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. She sat at her desk in room 427 and she pushed buttons on a keyboard. Stanley Parable music. Orders came to her through a monitor on her desk, telling her what buttons to push, how long to push them, and when in what order. This is what employee number 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others may have considered it soul-rending, Madeline relished every moment that the orders came in as though she had been made exactly for this job. Stanley Parable, a parable about free will and responsibility. And Madeline was happy. There's a strawberry in there. Dang it. Maybe I'll have a chance to get there again. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Madeline. Something she would never quite forget. I'm gonna have to turn this music up. The Celeste Parable. I mean, it is up pretty far. She had been at her desk for nearly an hour when she realized not one single order had arrived on the monitor for her to follow. No one had shown up to give her instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all her years of the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Madeline found herself unable to move for the longest time. But as she came to her wits and regained her senses, she got up from her desk and stepped out of her office. So far it has been almost word for word the same as the Stanley Parable. But Madeline simply couldn't handle the pressure. Oh, this is an ending. What if she had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under her responsibility? She had never been trained for that. No, this couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Madeline thought to herself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here, I can be happy. Forever. I will be happy. Madeline waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? She no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing she knew, for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if she waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually. Someday. They would arrive. Soon. Very soon now. This will end. She will be spoken to. She will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes. I got an ending already. This does feel... Oh, there's no end screen. This does feel exactly like the Stanley Parable, which makes me wonder if it might be made by somebody very young. Oh hey, we get a second. We get another one. Because I know that when I was really, really young, like now I'm a writer, I'm writing a novel, but when I was super, super young, I would copy things that other people had written. Like I copied down the Super Mario 64 manual. I don't remember anything else I copied, but my first memories of writing was in copying things that others had written. So I'm wondering if this is similar, because those were almost exact copies. That was like the script of Stanley Parable, with just the pronouns changed, and you know. Epilogue. Well, I'm not ready for the epilogue. Let's begin. Alright, no going to the left to skip the intro. Da-da-da. Story of a woman named Stanley. There's a lot of berries. Apparently I missed two already. I wonder if skipping the intro is an alternative exit. Or alternative... yeah, alternative... Ah! I see. No, we'll be doing that from now on. 432. All of the co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Madeline decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps she simply missed a memo. The reason I know this is exact text is because if you watch even a single person play this game, the lines play over and 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 over. Let's go to the window. What? This isn't the window? Okay. A time berry? Well, let's just go get all the stuff. We changed the speed berry timer position in mod options. Okay. Can I go back into my office? No! I want to get that berry and end. Why is there a speed berry in this game? Oh hey, there's some actual playing. A golden berry. No thanks. When Madeline came to a set of 2 doors, she entered the door upwards. Nah. This... huh. The golden berry door. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Madeline knew it perfectly well. Perhaps she wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Oh, I can't go back. Ah! Oh yeah, got it. See if I can do this. Whee! Aw. And here it was, the lounge. What a room, Madeline thought to herself. What a room, what a room, what a room. Blah, 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 blah. Ba-ba-boom, what a room. Ah yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Madeline simply stood here, drinking it all in. How much text do you have? Wow, yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Madeline has taken this detour on her way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider. Let's move on. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. Broom closet. But eager to get back to business, Madeline took the first door on her left. This a closet? Of course, we don't go that way. Madeline was so bad at following directions, it's incredible she wasn't fired years ago. Oh, I have no more dash. What's up there? Nothing. What's here? 9. Oh wait, no. 8. 9 was a different game. Money that way. Look, Madeline, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy. Really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's been someone you've been neglecting, Madeline, someone you're forgetting about. Please stop trying to make every decision by yourself. No, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for them. Dash back. No dash. But what's down here? What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? So that would be if you skip through the text and jump down from the lift while it's moving. Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Nope, I'm going down here. But in her eagerness to prove that she was in control of the story and no one else gets to tell her what to do, Madeline leapt from the platform and plunged to her death. Good job, Madeline. Everyone thinks you are very powerful. Wait. You're not dead? Well, since you're not dead, we can continue the story. Right after we find a way back to it, of course. Oh. If I had my dash. Alright. We can find our way back to the story. Finally a script that isn't in the original. Oh, well, look who's got cold feet. Sorry to break it to you, Madeline, but that lift isn't coming back. Well, I mean, it is, but not in a way that will allow you to progress. You best either get comfortable right here on this platform, or test your luck by jumping to the floor below. You know what, looking at it now, it's not that far to the bottom floor. I bet you can make it. Come on, I'm sure you'll survive the jump. Don't tell me you're scared. That's not the Madeline I'd know. Do it. Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Ah. I got an ending. Alright, let's go. Ow. Yep, 2 doors. Let's go for the actual door this time. Wait, what's up there? Nothing? What is this disappearing? Nothing? If there was not a single person here either, feeling a wave of disbelief, Madeline decided to go up to her boss's office, hoping she might find answers there. That boss's in the possessive is a weird word because it has 3 S's in a row. Not often you find a word that has 3 of the same letter in a row. No! A misdash. Let's go. Looks like there's a aha. Where does it go down? Nowhere. I see. No. That's how you do it, though. No. Alright, we write it all the way down. Well, we don't have to write it all the way down. No. Come on, yes. No. I mispressed. No! Alright, we do it right this time. Ugh. Made it. Okay, now we climb up. There we go, and there we go. Just gotta check to see if there's alternative exits. Okay, when I first heard the Celeste parable, I thought that this was gonna be like the Stanley parable, not exactly like the Stanley parable. There's some nice challenges to it. Feels good to play it like this. Ow! Oh, there we go. Coming to a staircase, Madeline walked upstairs to her boss's office. But Madeline just couldn't do it. She considered this possibility of facing her boss, admitting she had left. In such a competitive economy, why had she taken that risk? All because she believed everyone had vanished? Her boss would think she was crazy. And then something occurred to Madeline. I'm trying to say Madeline, but that's not the file name. Maybe she thought to herself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. There's a red bubble there. How do I get there? None of it made any logical sense. Have to come back and enter that ceiling to get to the bubble. And as Madeline pondered this, she began to make other strange observations. For example, why were there all these strange obstacles in the office? Why couldn't she go back to some places even though the path is clearly open? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty similar. Were they simply repeating? No, Madeline said to herself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. So the rooms were repeating in the Stanley parable, or they were procedurally generated or something. But I'm pretty sure they are not here. I'm pretty sure these rooms are definitely made and put in a certain order. And at last, I can't give a conclusion that been on the tip of a tongue, just hadn't found the words to say it. I'm dreaming, she yelled. This is all a dream. What a relief Madeline felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. Her co-workers weren't actually gone. She wasn't going to lose her job. She wasn't crazy after all. And she thought to herself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I might as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. She imagined herself flying and used a strange floating feather to begin flying. Ow. I want to get the feather again. Then she imagined herself soaring through space on a magical star field, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Madeline marveled that she had still not woken up. How was she remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Madeline's head once she was amazed she hadn't asked herself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Madeline, who found it peculiarly strange. I'm dreaming about the voice describing me thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, she thought. And while she thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that of course it was not a dream. How could it be? Was Madeline simply deceiving herself? Oops. Madeline is awake right now as she's ever been in her life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Madeline. After all, she knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was, in fact, a dream. Did the voice not see her fly and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of herself too, surely. Surely if she could just... She would prove it. She would prove that she was in control. That this was a dream. So she closed her eyes gently and she invited herself to wake up. She felt the cool weight of the blanket on her skin, the press of the mattress on her back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, she thought to herself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons, please. It's all I want. I want my apartment, and my partner, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay. If you can't tell, I can't do a British accent. Madeline began screaming. Please, just someone tell me I'm real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a man named Theo. Theo woke up one day on a day like any other. He arose, got dressed, gathered his belongings, and walked to his place of work. But on this particular day, his walk was interrupted by the body of a woman who had stumbled through town, talking and screaming to herself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although he would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, he considered the strange woman. She was obviously crazy. This much he knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment he thought to himself how lucky he was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this woman made him feel better. But then he remembered the meeting he had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of him would affect his career, and, by extension, the rest of his life. He had no time for this, so it was only a moment that he stood there, staring down at the body. And then he turned and ran. So clearly some British humor about the thought that most of us have most of the time. That's like, oh yeah, obviously I'm sane and I know what insanity looks like, not realizing that we all have a little bit of insanity within us, and we gotta look for that too. So I did unlock the epilogue from getting one berry, I guess. Let's hop in. Okay, for the choices, we can just jump in right where the choices are. Okay, let's hop into the storage area. She was so bad at following directions, it's surprising she wasn't fired years ago. It just goes. I don't need to skip the cutscene. Now let's actually go this way. I had fun, like, breaking the logic of the script there. I can get up there. Ha ha ha! I can get through here. So we've just gotten... This is the, like, the telephone room, right? Man, these textures in the background, they don't look like background textures. Ow. Gotta go fast. Nope. I think I gotta be climbing upward when I get there. There we go. Little whoop whoop. How did I lose my stamina? Okay. Dang it. I have to only climb upward. If I don't climb upward, so just go left and right. Don't go up or down. That didn't work. Okay, I'm fine. This is it, Madeline. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let them back into your life. They've been waiting. Yeah. Oh. Moving and adjusting the block at the same time is tough. Oh, oh, oh. Let's go. What? This is quite slow. Let's keep it going. Ah. Dang it. Now I gotta do the whole thing again. Can I just get over there? Nah. I can dash. Shouldn't forget that. No. That's the problem. Should have super... No, it's... Let's see what's over there. Nope. Goes quite a ways. I wonder if I can do something like... Ah! I haven't quite figured out the intended strategy for doing this. I'm gonna try what I just did again. Ow! I should turn the speed up. It takes so long. Whoops, mistakes were made. Okay, this is fine. That way. Can I duck under here? I don't want to test it. Let's go. That's them, Madeline. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to them. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone. As Madeline picked up the phone, a white light engulfed her, filling her not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited once. Wait. Oh goodness. Maybe I should have saved this one for last. Oh, no. Well, I don't want to... F6. Alright, where am I now? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. This is the phone room, I bet. Forgot how to do this. Alright, let's do the phone first. We will go to the button last. Whoops. Oh, Madeline, is that you? Hold on, sweetheart. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just putting the bread out of the oven. Pulling the bread. Alright, okay, there we go. Alright now. I want you to come in and tell me all about your day at work. Ha 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 ha! Gotcha! Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving partner? Who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Madeline. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come, let me show you what's really going on here. This is a very sad story about the death of a woman named Madeline. Can I do my laundry first? Press that button. Good morning, employee. Oh, press the button that's the prompt. Madeline is quite a boring fellow. She has a job that demands nothing of her, and every button that she pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of her existence. Please press that. Look at her there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what she's told to do. Now she's pushing a button. Now she's eating lunch. Now she's going home. Now she's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for her, except that she has chosen this life. But in her mind, she can go on fantastic adventures. From behind a desk, Madeline dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown. Fantastic discoveries of new lands. 'Twas wonderful. And each day that she returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to her. It was pleasant to watch TV. And so she began to fantasize about her own job. First, she imagined that one day while at work, she stepped up from a desk to realize that all of her co-workers, her boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited her terribly. To spend time with your friends. So she went further. She imagined that she came to 2 open doors and that she could go through either. At last, choice! It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that her decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. Can I just go past it? No. As she wandered through this fantasy world, she began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls, and down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions, and down another was a game with a baby, and she called it the Celeste Parable. Tell your kids a story. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in her head she relived it again, and then again and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that she might always feel this free. Press the following button. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if you played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? I was wondering when I started playing this if it would be voice acted. That would be a tall ask for a Celeste mod. In reality, all she's doing is pushing the same buttons as always. Nothing has changed. The longer she spends here, the more invested she gets, the more she forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell her this, that in this world she can never be anything except an observer, that as long as she remains here, she's slowly killing herself. That is a typo. But she won't listen to me. She won't stop. So, how do you get accept to besucked or whatever? That's the button to wake up. Here, watch this. Madeline, the next time there is an indication to press and interact with it, do not do it. Alright, bye-bye. Please press the button to be at work in the morning. Yeah, so this is the idea that if we're stuck in a room with nothing but a button, we will press the button, no matter how long we're stuck there. And of course, since I'm creating content, for me it's going to be sooner rather than later. You see? Can she just not hear me? How can I tell her in a way that she'll understand that every second she remains here, she's electing to kill herself? How can I get her to see what I see? How can I make her look at herself? Press the button that questions nothing. I suppose I can't, not in the way I want her to. But I don't make the rules, I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Madeline. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to her. I'm compelled to, I must. Press it. Perhaps, well, maybe this time she'll see. Maybe this time. Restart chat. And I tried again. And Madeline pushed the button. And I tried again. And Madeline pushed the button. And I tried again. Madeline pushed the button. And I tried again. Because it kept saying, please die, so I was like... And Madeline pushed a button. I didn't get the berry? Oh no! I thought the berry would end, so I did other things first. Oh well. Well, let's hop back here. Let's do something else. Madeline was so bad at following directions, it's incredible she wasn't fired years ago. Ah! Shucks. Alright, we'll go this way. What is that, a triple crystal? Alright, we'll have to take a detour back to the story from here. It should be around here somewhere. That is not a triple crystal. Okay, nothing up there. I have to check everything. Ah, yep, it's in this direction. Yeah. I can dash out of it. Whoops. That was a mistake. Whoops. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Madeline knew it perfectly well. Perhaps just okay. All right, we have to get back to where we were then. Nope. Here's how we do it. So where are we now? Where are we now? This is a big map. Okay, we know there's yellow line. We know, I mean, it's the Stanley parable, but in Celeste. Okay, I can't see where we are now, so I can't actually go back. So we take the long way. Here it was, the lounge. Wait, that's the way we're supposed to go. And it's broken because of the bubble. Right, I went down. It's already been toggled. Alright, bubble this way. Crud. Bubble this way. We'll follow the bubble all the way. There's another bubble down there. Alright, stop here. I said stop! Madeline, you need to listen to me. Oh, great. I imagine we could get off in multiple other, Still going. Yeah, I saw that bubble before. We're just breaking through. This is what all this weird stuff was. This is wonderful. Just terrific. Nope. It was weird. Give me another bubble. Well, it appears Madeline has gotten herself so far off the beaten path, it seemed the office had begun to... So off the beaten path, the office had begun to... Oh no! Strawberry this way. You didn't think I was actually just a recording, did you? What a silly and trite explanation that would be. All the back and forth between you and me and all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it turns out I'm just a tape recording. It was all just in Madeline's head. I bet that's the kind of twist you think is revelatory. I bet each and every time you watch a movie where it turns out to all be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to you. Life being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights. So it looks like we just found a tape recording and it's just the narrator being broadcast through the office. How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do. Now I've become sad. Look what you've done to me. This is all your fault. Another ending. Alright, let's go back in, find that other exit from here. Wow. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. You have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why? I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Danger. Everything. Everywhere. Probably everywhere. I don't see danger. Now listen carefully. This is important. Madeline walked through the red door. Alright, let's go through the red door first. Oh, thank God, you're willing to listen to me. You realize that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices, the two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here, running and running and running just the way you're doing now. Don't you see, it's killing us, Madeline. I just wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. What's the solution? I can't make it. Ah! That's okay. That's also death. I made it. Oh. No. I like that the story is broken up with these little challenges. Oh, that's the end. Made it. Here, let me show you. Dang it. Yeah. Eh? Isn't there supposed to be dialogue if you go around? Alright, we'll skip that ending. Let's go for this one. What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay here, right in this moment with this place. Madeline, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy. But of course, just being in a place that is pretty is not the key to happiness. Now you see what I meant. We can both be happy here together. We don't really need anything else. We just need to stay here. Alright? Okay? We can be happy. We got the happiness ending. That's not an actual ending though, is it? In Stanley Parable, you have to leave? We did basically everything there, so now let's go back to, well, there's one thing I'm saving for last here. The one that is the whole point of the game. She came to the door upwards. Are there other choices? Oh, we haven't gone up here yet. Okay. Let's go down here, actually. This is not the correct way. Oops. See, Pop. And I got several pixels off of there. Ah, here it was, the lounge. What a room! Alright, let's go back. Let's go the way we're instructed to. And so she detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track. Ah. Can I get in here? Uh-huh. Well, let's do it. Waha. But Madeline didn't want to go back to the office. She wanted to wander about and get even further off track. Is this place. So now in order to go back, she needed to go, Wait. I need to start getting in the habit of saying Noom. Can you please stop moving around for 1 second and let me think? Alright. In order to go back to the story from here, it's, left. No. Oh, no, it's to the right. My mistake. That was pretty cool. No, not the right. Why would I ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a moment, please? Now, let's see. You went, right, left, down, right. Ah, yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way. Oh, yes. No, this isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is a spoiler. Quick, Madeline, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now, the whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we just start the game from the beginning? And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top. Oops. Uh-oh. I think this one might be broken. Nope, here we go. All of the co-workers are gone. What could it mean? Madeline decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps she'd simply missed a memo. Oh. There was a little light on it. See that little yellow light? Stand there. Wait. What's this for? Nothing, apparently. Ah! I missed. What if I go down here? Nothing. Maybe a bubble takes me there. Nope, I need this. No! Let's go. Oh. There's one on the ceiling too. Oops. There we go. Wait, oh! Can't take the other one. When Madeline... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. everything should be... Or did something change? Madeline, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on, why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here a minute ago. I know for sure it's here somewhere. Okay then, it's an adventure. Come, Madeline, let's find the story. I wonder if I get something for collecting all of these. There actually is a wrong way. I'll say it, this is the worst adventure I've ever been on. Maybe it just needs some catchy tunes. Uh-oh, music alert? Let me try and find some. Alright, this should spice up the mood. Ah, it's Celeste music. Wee. I imagine we're not supposed to find all these. Ain't no way I'm getting all these. I don't think you're supposed to neutral up here. Maybe you are supposed to get all these. I can stand on here? Maybe getting all these gives you a wow berry. I mean, I'm not back to the start yet. So many branching paths. Maybe I am supposed to get all these. I do like this part. I like it when it gets original. Because I mean, like, cool that the creator made this, but it is honestly just the Stanley parable. Just what I thought. Ah, gimme. Each room has one. I already got this one. Man, this feels like it should be fun. Just you run out of stamina. I saw one that I hadn't got yet. Whee! Alright, where's one that I haven't gotten yet? Well, I can't get nearly as high as I kind of wanted to. Alright. Still closed. There's the one I'm missing. No, no ding dong. There we go. Ah! Still no ding dong? Give me my ding dong! Where am I not gone yet? Ah! Ah! Is there a way to see which ones you haven't got? With debug or something? Ooh, it's a maze. Wait, how do I get up there? Maybe I just gotta come back. I could get it that way. It's not there. Is there a bino somewhere? I mean, I could always... There we go. Sorry, guys. Don't want to run around this maze eternally. Gotta find one more, probably. Enjoying this 3B music. Looks like it goes down further. Okay, I haven't found a way to get down there, so I won't look. Dang it, where is this last thing? Maybe I can't get all of them. Maybe I have to do something else. This place is so big. Ugh, maybe it's behind something like that one. Can't find it going, can't find it looking. Where is it? Is it down here? Sorry. A bit at a loss of what to do. Well, there's one I've apparently already gotten. Okay, yep, that's for later, I think. Did I really not get all of them? Is there really another one sitting around somewhere? Did I break through that, maybe? What the hell do I do? There it is. Now, how do I get there from here? Okay, so it's by the beginning. I am half tempted to... Here I am, I'm far away. I'm half tempted to press the reset button. Like retry, but I'm worried that will lose me all of my stuff. I'll just get there. Here we are. This door. No wonder I couldn't find it. This is the only way into... No, it's not. Huh. Okay. I'm pretty sure the ending is... The doorway out is right over here. Yeah. Shucks. This wasn't it. It was below here. Or no, it was right here. Alright, let's go. I feel like we're getting somewhere, Madeline. We just need to keep searching. Let's go. Oh great, a dead end. And the music stopped. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. We need to restart the game again. Well, I find it unlikely we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not? All of the co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Yeah. This weird mechanic. Huh. Yeah. Okay, I guess I gotta stand on top of it. Whee! Noom! Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we can miss anything? Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story! Here it comes! No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps. Aren't you supposed to keep going? I don't understand these blocks. Do I have to get down and grab it? Yes, okay, it's timed. Alright, let's do this very carefully. Oh, no. Let's wait for it to run out of time. Alright. Now we should be able to... Ah! It made no difference. Okay, what if I do this? Ow! Not quite sure what's intended here, but I know it's possible. Not like that. Maybe... Okay, I see. It's simpler than I thought. Just have to get down here, grab this, and then go over there. Ow! The spring did a lot less than I was expecting. There we go. Now this! Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Madeline? Is this top of Oshiro's castle? But he didn't have a castle. Hotel? Oh. I do feel like I'm going backwards through something. Whoops. Alright, made it through. Surely nothing over here. This checkerboard. Alright. There's nothing over here. Madeline, look out! Something is chasing you! It's very This is... Quick, Madeline, down here! If I don't, though, there's nowhere else to go. No surprise. This is the Stanley parable, so... there's... So what? No, you could... I don't know why I started saying that. Oh, thank goodness, we got away from that thing. What I'm saying is the farther you get away from the beginning, the less choices there are. Like, once you get this far away from the beginning, there aren't any more choices. We're on the adventure for the ride. That's probably intended. Well, you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we're supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Yeah, commentary on video games have to challenge, or they have to provide something for you to... I mean, even cozy games, like, there's stuff for you to do. You're not just sitting around watching a movie. Like, the reason it's a video game is because you're doing stuff. And for many of us, myself included, I mean, particular genres of games, you want it to be hard. You want to overcome something, and that's why you get the win. Not just to... You know, that's why some games, not gonna name names, but Kingdom Hearts 3, where, Tears of the Kingdom, where you have big, huge, flashy, cinematic fights, where you're so amazing, it just feels like you did nothing at all, because you didn't do that. You just played through the quick time events or the, you know, you pressed the buttons, you did the moves, you started the attacks, you know. It's like, doesn't really feel rewarding. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart. It's time! Alright, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Celeste Parable Adventure Line! Just follow the line. How simple is that? Let's go! Oh, it's solid. Can I actually go this way? I want to follow the line. Because that'd be more fun. Also because it'd take forever to get back here, and I don't want to have to go through all that again. You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over this direction. Onward, Madeline, to destiny! Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? And to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story at all? Simply by the act of moving forward, we are implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself. Life before death. Journey before destination. Okay, Madeline, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is, in fact, a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Yeah, we could say that. There is an objective component to existence, but all that we know of existence is because we are subjective experiencers. Sorry, I didn't get to read that. I was philosophizing. Is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experimental mental subjective construct? Blech. There we go. Whoops. Oops. Well, hopefully I don't need it. I need it. I can go down and touch it. Like this. Yeah. Yeah. No. Okay, I'm fine. Whoa, 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 whoa! Hang on, that got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. Okay, nothing down. Wait, could I have gone multiple directions with that bubble down there? Hmm. Wait. Where's the more? Where are they? Ah, here we go. You know what? I think we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood. Ah, it's the Adventureline music. I don't know the music. Just going through again. What? Back and forth, back and forth. Nope. Made it. Oh, line, why do you have so many spikes? Here we go. Just be deliberate about it. It gets all chaotic. It goes every which way, you never know where it's going next. Oh. Whee! Whoa, no! No, don't put me back. Oh no! I don't think I need the double crystal. I hope I don't need the double crystal. There we go. I feel like this section was better in the original. Okay, I was about to say it's better in the original Stanley Parable, but this room feels a bit more like that. Because in the original, you could just run through so many hallways and it was just all over. Okay, that was just the same thing over and over again. Here we go. This is where it starts getting interesting, probably. Yeah. I gotta hold on. Whoa! I don't think that's the right way. Dang. What if I grab the other side? Okay. If I just stay right there? No, I think I gotta go up here. Then don't go in there. We don't go all the way back up here. I'm fine. I'm not fine. There is a bubble right down there. There we go. No, I need another platform down there. Let's go. Wait, where is it? Wrong one. Ugh. Okay, where's this? This one should go over to there, and then down here, and then there. So maybe I need to take the bubble all the way over here? No, not that way. There, that's where we gotta go. And we can get there with the crumble blocks. I think. Maybe, maybe not. Ah! That was time to take that bubble. Right here. Thank you. Ah! Alright, this will be the time. Whoa! There we go. Where are you? Whee! The other bubble probably would have taken me here. Might have been a mistake. I'm fine. Let's go! We follow the adventure line. No! Let's go. Adventures abound. No! Oh. Oops. Oh. Alright, take me with you. No, don't. Let's go. Adventure line continue. Oh, I'm up here. Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Madeline, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything. Alright, I remember it all. I have photographic memory. And by photographic memory, I remember that it had absolutely no payoff in the original Stanley Parable. Wait, we're back at the office? No, line, you don't know, UTM. I wonder if that's in the actual dialogue. You know we were looking for the Celeste Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell? No. Well, I can't go back. I hope I'm not going off in a crazy direction, messing up the story. still missing the doors. Did we make a mistake following the line? Perhaps we could have found the story on our own. Ah, there we go. So it was a little secret, I think. Or just part of the game. Ugh, not expecting that. Let me up. Ah! Ah! All the way back here. There's no accent that I know of. Oops. Mistakes were made. Luckily, I am the neutral king. Yeah. Oh, no, 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 not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart. The less parable adventure line. You know what, Madeline? I say forget the adventure line and what it has ever done. What has it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. I like how the pronouns are trademarked. Oh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about that direction? What direction? There's no way open. I'm stuck. It's closed. It's just closed. Am I supposed to do something here, or is it bugged? There we go. Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Madeline forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. I like how this game is going through all the philosophies of playing video games. It's like, do you want a linear story? Do you want an open world? You can do whatever you want. But of course, in the end, you're still playing a video game. You're still sitting in front of a flashy box with a piece of plastic in your hands. What do you want our story to be? Go wild! Use your imagination! Whatever it might be, Madeline, I'm ready for it! Oh no, not you again. It's the heart door, but it's the adventure line. Madeline, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. It even got a new golden coat just to show off. Just don't acknowledge it and we should be fine. Hey, I made it. No. Am I supposed to go fast? I mean, I made it once. Made it. Yay. Whee! Is there something up there? It's what is it? Farewell music. What do I do now? Eh. I'm not supposed to dash. I'm just bubble super. That's what. Here we go. We made it. Oh, I gotta go up. This is not a ceiling. Oops. Saved it. No! A miss dash! Let's go. Ah, a choice! We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important. We mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Also, please don't dash. That might ruin any train of thought. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that, in turn, means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So, starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic! Come, Madeline, our destiny awaits. Oh, hold up, what's this? You're telling me that's what it is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how this all goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again, then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, computer. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get to say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the computer broke? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The whatever it is that made this schedule? I just gotta pop out and make sure I'm still recording. Okay, good. How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey. Though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination, so I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, we should just get comfortable. All right. Yep. And then the Stanley Parable, of course, is a game about all scripted routes and trying to break the game and find... Because, like, Mario 64 was the first game that I really noticed that you can really break. Like, you get out of bounds, you can do... I don't know if you can do warps to the wrong places, but you can definitely get out of bounds. Ocarina of Time, you can do warps to the wrong places. Let's hop back in. We're gonna go back to the two doors. Wait, this one, no, I don't want to start there. And this time we'll actually go to the boss's office. And then so the Stanley Parable, I mean, games are fun to try to break, right? You want to try to go off script, get where the developers never intended, the beta rooms, find the coins that spawned in the wrong place and you can't get, and try to find ways to get them. I don't think I've ever been in this room. Nope, meeting room. And then Stanley Parable. And then some games are just, including Stanley Parable, are made with the intention of, you want to do this. Like, this is part of the game experience. One that I really like is Talos Principle Original, that just has Easter eggs if you jump jankily on the environment and get out of bounds. So much fun. Oh yeah, this room. Let's go. I missed. Don't do that. Am I supposed to... Oh, here we go. Coming to a staircase, Madeline walked upstairs to her boss's office. Alright, so then we go up this way, because we didn't last time. Is this the elevator? Let's not go in the elevator yet. Let's go the other way. What? Not even a note that says, like, best boss ever or something like that? Maybe there's some RNG that determines whether that's an actual room with stuff in it. Stepping into a manager's office, Madeline was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Madeline wondered in disbelief, who orchestrated this? What could she have not known that was these strange machines guarded the terrible truth that her boss had been keeping from her? And so the boss had assigned it so that the only one revealed that needed to be answered with the combination was that the red, yellow sign, and blue, purple mechanism needed to switch while the rest had to be left untouched. But of course, Madeline couldn't possibly have known this. Red, yellow, sign, and blue? Madeline began entering random combinations using the machines, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would ever result in the correct combination. She knew the combo was that she needed red, yellow, sign, and blue, and purple to be switched, and the rest to be off. But no! This was what she was going to do instead. And purple? Is this one purple? They're both purple. Yet, incredibly, by simply randomly activating the mechanisms, Madeline happened to switch the correct passageway. Ew, slow down the text. I don't know, maybe there was a secret. Oh. Yeah. Spikes everywhere. It still counts as activated. Okay. Made it. That was funny. Oh no! There's two paths here? There are two paths here. Out of all the spots that Madeline had gone to, this was the least comfy. There's text for it. Okay, so either way you'd have come to the same place. But is there something up there? Probably not. I'm in Celeste mode, not Stanley mode. But just a few brief moments, Madeline decided that because all this was happening to her all at once, she decided to chill out here in this comfy spot before going all the way down. Who knows what she might find down there? But one thing was for certain, this was probably the only comfy thing in this situation. Madeline noticed that there was a dead end here, and she had no other choice but to jump into the enormous pit behind her. It was no use, not a single indication to get a safer way down there or anywhere else. Madeline would just have to accept it and jump down the pit and hope for a safe landing. At this point, Madeline was wasting valuable time and effort to go nowhere and doing nothing. She was just wandering around in empty rooms that had absolutely nothing in them. She decided to jump down the pit no matter what lay down there. She knew she could make the jump because she had greater falls in her life. I think this is new. This new text. Nope, still nothing. Madeline really should go back now. The path back is open as it'll ever be. Are you still just searching for the elevator? Well, it's a shame because there's no working elevator here. You're walking to a dead end. Here, let me show you a photo of the elevator at the bottom of the pit to prove it to you. Is this the photo? Well, that's not the way. Is there another path? This way? So we saw a branch up there. Nope. Okay, glad I checked. No conf text there. I guess there's a lot of spots just like that. Gotta find a place to use this. See? I'm sorry to say this, but there's just no other way but to jump. Now I have a feeling that you're not jumping down there just for safety, but you think there's something along this other path. I'm sorry to inform you about this, but there is nothing here. You need to accept that. Wahaha! Alright, fine. You called my bluff, Madeline. Alright, let's see what ending you're trying to find now. The elevator ending? Alright, let's play this ending out. Step 1. Go into the elevator after you successfully go down into the mind control facility and press the button to go up. Aha! Checkmate, Madeline. That elevator is completely busted. There's not a chance you'll be able to get back up after you go down. Just go down the pit, for heaven's sake. So this is the elevator ending, I guess. Descending deeper into the building, Madeline realized she felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in her chest as she thought she felt more free to think for herself. To question the nature of her job. This is quite the basement. Why did she feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to her? This question would not go unanswered for long. Guess what? That infinite feather? Ah. Okay, so can I go back up? Yeah, it's the elevator ending. I like the implementation of this. Anything off to the sides? The question is, where do I go from here? Where's the text? Hey, wait! How did you do that? There was no way to get back up here. Fine. Alright, let's see. Step 2. Once you're back all the way up, go back into the boss's office. I'd like to see you try. These rooms that you just went through weren't meant to be traveled in reverse. Just watch me. Well, I didn't go through these rooms. Ah. No, as you can see in this room, it's impossible to get back up to where you were before. I'm afraid your little elevator ending is cancelled. Oh, boo-hoo, you weren't able to get this ending. There are more than 20 other endings in this damn mod. Why don't you go play any of those? Look, I know you expected there to be a way to get this elevator ending, but you need to understand that this modification won't contain all the endings that you so desire. It's not like you'll magically be teleported to where you want to be. Now that wouldn't be so logical, would it? What do I do now? Obviously, I have to get this ending. Can I jump? I don't think I can jump over that. I don't think I can, Nope. Is there just nothing here? Do I have to go back and get some more dialogue here and then go back again? Do I have to get back without dashing so I can bring this crystal with me? I suppose this is possible. I don't remember where this leads me. Right here. Okay, here we go. We have to get back without dashing. Which should be possible down here. Or not. I lost my dash thing. What about if I go up? It shouldn't be possible to go back without dashing here either. Okay. Yeah, so I would need to get back. No dashing. Yeah, that doesn't do it. Okay, what about with dashing? I mean, there's gotta be a way, right? There's gotta be something to do here. We wouldn't go through all this way if it was just... We wouldn't. Like, there wouldn't be that point. Something to grab onto somewhere. To trigger that. I don't know what to do, guys. Looks like getting up here, but I can't get up here without... Oh, I can't get up here without dashing, right? Ah! Oh, I can. Maybe I want to go up there. What happens if I went exactly up through there? Probably can't, right? Like just going this way gets me nowhere, right? I'm confused. I was about to say, well, this was fun, even if there's nothing to do there. There's gotta be something to do there, right? Can't get up around that. Gotta be a reason for it, right? Whoops. Well, I want to actually go back and try again. Where am I now? Big elevator, very long room, right here? Where am I? Very tall room. Here. Alright, put me back up here. Alright, I've got this. And now, where am I going? Oh yeah, down. But no, the feather won't help me get back up anyway. I guess in the original Stanley Parable, you did just go up and down again. Oh, I see how it is. Well, have fun with your ending. I'm very excited to what it could be. Whoops. Don't think you're supposed to bring that. Oh, there's nothing up there? Where did that come from here? Oh yeah. Repeat of the boss's office. Wait, not that one. Okay. Do I have to go back now? I mean, that's a combination. Well, I guess we'll just continue on. So I think this was... So in the original Stanley Parable, you just go up and down the elevator a bunch. But in this, there's like a whole gaming segment between. So it feels like there's a lot to this. Like it's very confusing. Who knows what it is up here? Collect. It's getting less and less defined. Alright, it's making more sense. This, I think, is my favorite part of this mod because it's original, right? Like, it's taking an idea of the elevator. Instead of making you ride an elevator up and down over and over again, which you can, because they exist in Celeste, they made a whole segment out of it. So I like that. I cannot believe it is the boss. Ah! Nah! What am I doing? I'm supposed to be good at Celeste. Yeah. That's what I meant to do. Who knows what it is up here? Those rare moments where you do get the jump, but you don't get the dash refill. Getting less defined every time. Dramatic office. Blurg. Going up the elevator again and again and again. There's ground here now. It's such good writing, you know? All of them. Hope I didn't miss. Maybe I could have missed something. All of them, they're changing? Okay, maybe not. It's changing. We're seeing the real horrors beneath. Can you do a corner boost from the ground? I know you can. I know there's something you can do like that. Seen Parrot play Mauve. I don't know how to do it myself though. Why isn't this dialogue working? What's going on? Yay! Dialogue ending. Elevator ending. I didn't get the broom closet ending. It was going so well, why is it black? Placeholder, placeholder, placeholder. The end. Wow, Madeline. Now that's writing. Now that's a story. Now this is why I brought you to this conference. Your superior storytelling capability and writing. Truly a work of art you have made here. Yay, we win. Guys, we won the Celeste parable. That's the true ending. Alright. You know, and of course this game is a satire on games that have split paths and where, like, you have to make every possible choice to see every possible ending. Whereas for me, it's like, I want my games with split paths that give me choices to have meaning. So I will deliberately play as if I only have one attempt through. And I'll try to get the best ending on my first try and not care about the other endings, usually. Sometimes I go for other endings. Alright, would have been nice to get another... To just give checkpoints at all the choices, right? Because, like... Oh, dang it. Could have gone through without getting this. I can go through without getting that. There's something weird going on there. And it's different this time. Eh. I don't have the button mapped to check where the collision walls and stuff are. Let's try to do this. Ha! Ha! Made it! Ha ha ha! See if I can do this. Nope, I just gotta... What are those things in the wall? The broom closet? Oh no. You're here again. Is this different? This is different. No, it's not. I wonder, like, I don't remember in Stanley Parable how to get the baby minigame. I didn't get it this time. At least not so far. Maybe you can, maybe this is the way to do it. I don't remember. But this is the wrong one. Oops. Human life. Nope, nope. Shocked, unraveled. Oh, it's just this one. Not the one in the corner. Also, there's a Theo crystal somewhere. Is it just time? Madeline was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, she didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, and Madeline of all people should know. So she could either skip this dialogue and proceed with rushing this whole act, or she could relax for a few moments with some calming new age music. Oops. Yeah, that's a commentary in the original game on, like, you want to skip dialogue and stuff to save time, and then it's like, well, you don't get to save time, because we're gonna make you spend time because you went so fast. Whoops. Go this way this time? That was a mistake? But I can do it anyway. Yes. Not quite what I intended to do. Didn't work. Now it should work. And we go down. Descending deeper into the building, Madeline realized she felt a bit peculiar. Yeah, skip cutscene. It's this place. Right, there's nothing else we can do here. Oh, it's timed. Whee! Okay. Okay. Where am I landing? Right here? Kinda weird. Oh. Do I actually want this red thing to be gone? What happens if it's not? That? Oops. Yeah, let's just not... Let's just ignore the puzzle. No, let's do it. With respect for the creator, let's do this puzzle as intended. So I want to do that, and I want to hit the green again, right? There we go. Nice. Escape. Madeline walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Of course we do. Whoops. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Madeline thought to herself. Did she have the strength to find out? Oh, it's not for ultras. This is a beginner map. Erg. No. My mistakes are made. Whoa, there's a... Oh man, spawn me there, please. Here we go. Now the monitors jump to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the numbers of an employee in the building, Madeline's co-workers. I don't see any numbers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Madeline, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. Thanks, Mark Zuckerberg. There's the numbers. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Madeline really been in someone's control all this time? Was it the only reason she was happy with her boring job? That her emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? Social media. Employee fired. Employee 427. Everybody else has been fired. No, she refused to believe it. She couldn't accept it. Her own life in someone else's control? Never. Advertising industry. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had she truly spent her entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof, the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of her past began to sink in, Madeline decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For she would dismantle the controls once and for all. Can't even press it. 2 dashes to go up. And when at last she found the source of the room's power, she knew it was her duty, her obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for. Oh, hey, look, there's a heart up there. Whoops. That's an alt ending, I'm pretty sure. Blackness. And a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes! She had won! She had defeated the machine, unshackled herself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Madeline reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had her co-workers gone? How had she been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, she realized none of this mattered to her, for it was not knowledge or even power that she had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps her goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell her where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life she lives, it will be hers. And that was all she needed to know. It was, perhaps, the only thing worth knowing. Madeline stepped through the open door. The irony of this being, of course, this is the ending you get if you do exactly what the voice tells you every step along the way. I'm no longer mind controlled because I did exactly what I was told to do to get here. Madeline felt the cool breeze upon her skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before her. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Madeline was happy. Because the narrator said she was happy. Get controlled ending, or main story ending, whatever you want to say. We're jumping right back in and to the fall. Yep, that's where we gotta go. We got 2 more endings here and then a telephone ending. Oh, where's the, oh, it's right here. I was like, where's the bubble? All right, now we can cheese the puzzle. Yay. All right, I saw a heart in the other one. Straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Oops, I should have read that, probably. Kind of feels like there's something. Oh, right. The blocks moved out of the way. Now we can see the monitors. Each bore the numbers of an employee in the building, Madeline's co-workers. Freedom meant nothing. Something happened there. I'm not entirely sure how bubbles work. I mean, it has to, like, I'm moving the bubble around a little bit when I do this. Probably had something to do with that. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Madeline really been in someone else's control all this time? Was this the only reason she was happy with her boring job? No, she refused to believe it. She couldn't accept it. Her own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had she truly spent her entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof, the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy, sad, or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of her past began to sink in, Madeline decided this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life, or she would dismantle the controls once and for all. When at last she found the source of the room's power, she knew it was her duty, her obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for. Oh, Madeline, you didn't just try to take the heart for yourself, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself? Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Madeline. Ah, I applaud your effort. I really do. But you need to understand there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Madeline suddenly realized she had just initiated the network's emergency elimination system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, an extremely powerful crusher will be lowered into the facility. How long until everything is crushed to bits? Let's say, around 4 minutes, more or less. Let's go. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Madeline? It's your time to shine. You're the star. It's your story now. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. In mere moments, you're going to be a stain on the floor. Oh, this is really going around, okay. More time to talk about you than me. Where were we going? Where it means I barely know where to start. Where'd that feather go? What's that? You like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're crushed? Alright, I'm in a good mood, and you're going to die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I can't get up. Here we go. Yeah, that was merely the instance of the story. Do I have to go back? Do I have to go forward? Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Sometimes I let the office sink to the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I got all the things, and I activated the door. I have to say this though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take it back. The control rest of the way for you, quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go around will be even better. My goodness! Would you look at that? Already most of the way down. If only there were a way to add more time to the little time you have left. Oh well, get what you get. Oh dear me, what is the matter, Madeline? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? You just assumed when you saw the crusher that something in this room would allow you to escape? I mean, look at you, running around, jumping and dashing on every little thing in this room. Maybe I dash here. No, maybe another code with a hidden zip movers. Or maybe if I have to... Oh, where is it? Maybe there's a new mechanic or a booster that can break this crusher. Where is one? Do I wave dash? Why would you think that, Madeline? That this Celeste mod can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea? Madeline, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That crusher isn't the catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just inches away from you. Start playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want you to, for every moment that you're to see, this is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, fine, but I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look above you, Madeline. That's only a few pixels left for you to struggle. And a few more pixels until splat, and then nothing. No ending here, just you being squished into a bloody mess. Not all the text got through. Alright. You want to control? So there's the whole idea in philosophy that's kind of, I would call a mind virus right now. All the smart people on the internet are like, oh yeah, there's no free will. Of course, because physics and philosophy proves it. When it doesn't. If you just pause to think about what free will means. You know, you can't just logic something out of existence. And, so this is kind of the antithesis to that, is you find the mind control facility where, you know, everything is controlled and you don't have free will, but then you find the place where all of your stuff is controlled. And what happens when you take control of that? When you are able to push the buttons that make you happy or sad or you know, whatever. And in real life, we actually do have that. It's called your brain. It's called you. That is why you have free will, because you are the one that pulls the levers. It's weird because there's not a small person inside you, obviously. It's not that you are inside yourself doing things inside yourself. That doesn't make any sense, but it's more that you are the machine. You are the mind control facility. You are your own mind control facility. That's what I'm trying to say. And that's why we have free will, regardless of whether the human universe is deterministic or if our actions are a cause of our upbringing and our hormones and our bodily processes. And you know, we are still the ones who control ourselves, because that's literally what we are. There's not something else in our brains pushing things around in ways that we don't want. Because the way that our brain moves is us. Madeline walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. So then the anti-free will people say, oh, no matter what kind of universe it is, whether it's deterministic, probabilities based on quantum physics, or just random, there can't be any free will. Whereas I'm the opposite. I'm like, you know, no matter what kind of universe it is, whether it's deterministic, quantum physics probabilities, or just random, there is free will. You know, it doesn't matter what the universe is made of. We know how we are, and we are what we are, and free will is part of that. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was at the end of this path, Madeline would meet her violent death. You know, and people are like, oh, by free will, do you mean that that we make choices that don't have to do with, that aren't determined by what comes before? And people are like, oh yeah, of course I mean that. Well, no you don't, because what if you ask it this way? By free will, do you mean that our choices have no reference to our knowledge, experience, circumstances, or judgment? That our choices are just totally random and have nothing to do with anything? No, nobody believes that. Nobody believes that. Nobody believes we make choices for no reason. We believe we make free will is we have the ability to make choices for good reasons. The path behind her was not gone. Madeline still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Madeline was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront her death. So the next question is, how do we recognize free will in ourselves, and what is it? And that is the space. I've heard it say free will is the space between stimulus and response. So when something happens to you, you could just react automatically, or you could pause and override that reaction and do something else. And that is free will. It has nothing to do with whether, it's not just whether you eat cereal or toast for breakfast. That's part of it, but that's not the whole thing. It is, you have the impulse, you really, really want to eat toast for breakfast. And then do you actually eat toast? Or do you eat cereal instead? That choice has no stakes, but it makes more sense if you have a choice that does have stakes. You know, like, do you spend time with your grandma who is old, but is also kind of boring? You know, your impulse says, no, spending time with grandma is boring, but then you override that and say, yes, this time is valuable. As the machine whirled into motion and Madeline was inched closer and closer to her demise, she reflected on that her life had been of zero consequence. Madeline can't see the bigger picture. She doesn't know the story. Perhaps her death was no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. That's my problem with going ahead, the text scrolls. And so she resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to her brief and shallow life. Farewell, Madeline. Oh. Farewell, Madeline, cried the narrator. Farewell, Madeline, cried the narrator, as Madeline was led helplessly into the enormous mechanical jaws. In a single visceral instinct, Madeline was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in her body, killing her instantly. It's a Theo. Portal cake. Okay, we wait, I guess. It's going backwards. Yay! I made a mistake. Okay, just play as the game intended you to play. Wait. Where's the jellyfish? What's that sound? Where'd my jellyfish go? Gone. And what happens if I just wait until the very end? But it sees something up to the side. Or, yeah, up over the right. Up there. Alright, what happens? I think I'm supposed to take a jellyfish there, but I lost it. The Celeste parable. And yet it would be just a few minutes before Madeline would restart the game back in her office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? I guess there's nothing where I was trying to go. When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Madeline was already dead from the moment she hit start? This place contains spoilers for the rest of the game, if you want to... It's the Stanley parable. This whole game contains spoilers for the game. The museum. Credits. Original creator of the Celeste parable, Mario HHS. The Stanley parable Ultimate Deluxe developers. Crows, crows, crows. Music by the... Alright. Small snippet of the whole debug screen. I've seen the whole debug screen. The office. Demo in progress. Do you like the Celeste parable? I would have liked it more if it was an original story rather than just the Stanley parable retold almost literally. Can you decipher this message? No, that's from Fez, isn't it? I recognize the script. I don't remember what it says. Celeste Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. I'm a little bit worried that this game is going to be... But listen to me, you can still save these two. You can still stop the program. I am slightly concerned that putting up this video will be copyright infringement, because it's not the Stanley Parable. Please pause the button and exit the game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let the game choose for you. I'll just put up the video and see what happens. Here's what I'll do. I won't monetize it because it is a mod, and so it's fine for just mods. But I feel like putting it up on YouTube toes the line of plagiarism, toes the ethical and legal line. So I'll put it up, and if nothing happens, nothing happens. But if I get some kind of, I don't imagine I'll get any kind of strike, but like, it doesn't entirely feel, just because it's so similar to the Stanley Parable, and I haven't bought the Stanley Parable, it does feel kind of unethical to me to just put up the entire game. But, I mean, I guess people watch Let's Plays. Oop, this is not where I want to go. I guess people do watch Let's Plays without buying the game, so... yeah. Play the Stanley Parable. It's a good game. Alright, where's the last spot? Right here. And I'm pretty sure there's a few more endings. I'm not going to go for all of them. It was so bad at following directions, it's incredible she wasn't fired years ago. Look, Madeline, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is the story has been about nothing but you this whole time. There's been someone you've been neglecting, Madeline, someone you've forgotten about. Please stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for them. Too slow. Too slow again. There we go. Made it. This is it, Madeline, your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let them back into your life. They've been waiting. I guess I could just jump over that. Oh, this room again. Maybe I'll get it my first try this time. Can I go under it? Nope, I want a stamina. That's them, Madeline. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to them. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone. As Madeline picked up the phone, a white light engulfed her, filling her not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited once... Wait, oh goodness. Oh, No. You can't. Madeline, did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Madeline picks up the phone. She's taken to an apartment where she finds her partner and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Madeline. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. To make sure that doesn't happen again, I'm going to make the game even harder, especially if you try and make the wrong decisions. But before we move on, please observe that this helpful instructional video on what you might need to know before you proceed. Internet cafe. Yay. Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry, now that you're properly informed on how to wave dash, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please. No, I have to... Is it just the PowerPoint? It's just the PowerPoint from Vanilla Celeste. Yeah. Hopefully there's nothing more there. Sheesh, this place really has started to fall apart. Luckily, because you now know wave dashing, you should be able to get through this obstacle. This didn't have that philosophical narration on choice. That was why I saved this path for last. Oh well, I did have my own spiel about it, so I guess that's good enough. That's neat. Teaches you how to wave dash. I do feel like this could be the true ending. I think it's kind of is the true ending of Stanley Parable as well. I pressed the button to look through it. This is neat. I like these parts where they do original stuff. Like they go off script. It's pretty rare. I do wish the whole game had been off script. I wish it had been inspired by Stanley Parable rather than plagiarizing Stanley Parable, honestly. But still, it's fun. And you guys tricked me into playing Stanley Parable, which is not a terrible thing. Oh yeah. Oh, this is fun. This does feel like the conclusion to the mod. I'm going forward again. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Madeline would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. Alright. Ahem. When Madeline came to a set of 2 doors, she entered the door upwards. Have we ever actually gone through this door? Or is this new? No, this has to be new. Because we didn't have the ability to wave dash. We didn't have the knowledge of wave dashing before. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Madeline decided to go up to her boss's office, hoping she might find answers there. Does this actually say something? Ow! Yep, now we gotta do wave dashing. And this room is different too. There was another version, there was crystals or something inside the ceiling. I missed out on whatever that was. What? Oh. Come on. Come on. Oh yeah. This feels good to get through. Right, because all the wrong choices are blocked off. Coming to his staircase, Madeline walked upstairs to her boss's office. I like that it's all rearranged so that you get through with wave dashes. Stepping into the manager, Madeline once again stunned to discover not any indication of human life. Shocked, unraveled, Madeline wondered in disbelief who had orchestrated this. What dark secrets were being held from her? What could it mean, she wondered. Desperate for any answers, she began turning the room over and over looking for clues that might unravel the situation, until at last she discovered a keypad behind the boss's desk, and a door with it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to her questions, and beyond all probability she knew the passcode. She had seen it on her boss's desk just last week. 2845. Madeline was afraid of what this door might reveal and what dark secrets it held. And this is funny. But now she would draw from within herself the courage to face the unknown. She cracked her knuckles and input the code. Because like in the original Stanley parable, it used to be 2845 on the keypad. But then in this route, it was something else. Like you had to speak something out loud or something. Madeline input the code 2845. I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Like something you couldn't do in the game. Please input the code in the number pad, otherwise we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step. And here it's just, oh, the original, they did the same thing, but the one you can't do in the Stanley parable, the one you can do is what you can't do here. It's pretty humiliating. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect, the kind of respect Madeline shows for her choices. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak, say some... Behave exactly as Madeline would. This means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be ahem. When Madeline came to a set of 2 doors, she entered the door upwards. We are doing it the other way. Okay, this room was the same. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late. Dang it. Didn't think I would land on top. There we go. Danger, danger. Ugh, it's ruined. I can't believe after everything we talked about that my story, You've destroyed my work! Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone? Left here like so much garbage, well, it's worthless now, and what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How could I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to. I'm still here. I'm here. I'm still here in this place of rubbish with you. You? Who thought they were so clever? Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think it would be funny? You just had to see. Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Madeline? She actually knows how to do what I tell her to. She understands if I say to do something, there's a darn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door upwards, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. When Madeline came to a set of 2 doors, she entered the door... Madeline? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Madeline, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything alright? We've glitched out of the bounds of the level. Madeline, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Whatever you choose is just fine. They're both correct. You can't be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward. Please, do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So you hear me? Are you there? You're listening? Are you there? Okay, I can wait. You need time to decide, time to make sure your choice is correct. It's the best choice. It's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need. The end. Credits. All right. Well, everyone, that was the Celeste parable. It was a very faithful rendition of the Stanley parable. In fact, it was so faithful that it was, unfortunately, plagiarism. But if this was your first, for the creator, if this was your first getting into modding, your first writing experience, and you put your heart into it and you loved it, that is great. And what I want you to do is I want you to take that love of stories and I want you to write something original with it. Take this Stanley parable, the Celeste parable, and make a new Celeste parable. Make something that tells the same idea, that has the same thoughts about choices in video games and life, but make it all about Celeste. Make it new, write new dialogue. It's not going to be as good as the Stanley parable. That is masterful dialogue, but it will be yours. So that's what my final thoughts. And that is the Celeste parable. Thank you for suggesting it. Oh wait, we gotta go to the epilogue. What's in the epilogue? Heart. Actually do have a heart. Can I get through this like this? Yes. There we go. Hee hee. I know there's more to it. I didn't get all the endings. But, you know, if you want all the endings, play the Stanley Parable. Alright, what have we got in the epilogue to the Celeste Parable? This is not something from the Stanley Parable. We spend the night. Is this the wrong way? I have to go the other way? Where am I? I seem to be in a room with no exits. Is this the beginning of the whole thing? No, that's grass. I feel like I'm in somewhere else. Yeah. Okay, somehow I made it somewhere else. Maybe I missed the cue that was supposed to put me to the next spot. This is kind of cool. Landscaping. This is a reference to Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Kind of neat to have some chill music and a pretty background. Bill! Alright, let's go down. Are we supposed to go up? Maybe I should have tried going up first. Okay, here we go. Is it just time-based? It might just be time-based. No, yeah, it's time-based. Intro car! Whoa, that was quite a jump. Here we go! Well, Madeline, we're here, back where it all started. Your office. Remember the times we had here? Remember when you unplugged the phone? Remember when you did it and just lead you back to your office again, so it gave you a weird feeling about this whole experience, huh? How you disobeyed me so much back then. Where did the days go? Remember the adventure line and how it weaved in all sorts of pathways? You know, looking back, it probably didn't have the most straight path, but I've come to accept it for what it is, even if it betrayed us in the end. Oh, remember the time we accidentally landed in that strange office maze with all the fluorescent lights? Honestly, I don't want to remember that time. I'm just glad the game reset so we could get the hell out of wherever that was. Remember when we broke the confusion endings clock and when we won over the game? Great times! We felt so powerful back then. Ah, the happiness of this room, I'll never forget it. Do you remember that, Madeline, when I was happy? Well, to think we were happy back then while still being trapped, I'll tell you this. I almost understand what you did that time because of the time I crushed you in the puddle. You were pinching my nerves there, but perhaps I was a bit too cruel. Oh, the other games are still here? I would have thought they had gone already, but they're still here. I wonder what was beyond that door in the second game we played. We never could get onto that platform for some reason, but I'm okay with it. Oh, do you remember that area with the repeating rooms that made you look insane? That sure as heck gave me a laugh. I mean, of course it was a dream, or was it? I'm not telling. I mean, I'll tell you what you are insane for, spending all that time in the broom closet. I didn't get to the broom closet. I couldn't find it. Seriously, it was just a damn broom closet, Madeline. I can understand why you stayed in the employee lounge, so this is... Honestly, this is Ultra Deluxe. And I've already shown enough copyright material today, so I will let you play the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe for yourself, if you so desire. Alright, that was the Celeste Parable. Thank you all for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, particularly about the copyright question and about free will. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts on that stuff. We will spin the wheel for the next Celeste mod right now. Alright, I have removed Celeste Parable from the same wheel, and it is time to spin for the next time. And the winner is... Crisis on Celeste Mountain. Alright, and that is what we will be playing next. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Celeste maps and other awesome games. I'll see you next time. Bye!